Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Polar Bear. I'm Paula, and today I will be joined by Monica. Is there a lag? You can hear me? Yeah. Alright. Alrighty, just some troubleshooting. Alright, like I was saying, I'm Paula. I'll be joined by Monica, but she'll be joining us in a little bit. So in my last video, I showed you guys how to install the seamless co-op mod for Elden Ring, and today I just kind of wanted to do a quick stream guide to show you guys how to actually use it. Alrighty. So this mod expands upon Elden Ring's multiplayer function, so it allows you to basically play the entire game from start to finish without having to like disconnect. You could, I guess, technically start a game with your friend and just in one session have the whole thing done. However, it does add some new items and new mechanics that make this work that are a little bit different from the actual base game. So in the base game, you have your certain items that you use, but in this one, we use these three. These are the three new items added by the mod, and these kind of control how you create sessions, join sessions, disband them, all that good stuff. So the first one is the tiny great pot. This is how you create a session. This is how you become the host. You open your world, and then your friends can join you. It is worth noting, though, that your friends have to have the same password. I made this, I stressed that a lot in my installation video, so if you are not sure how to set up this password or you forgot how to do it, then feel free to check out my installation video and I'll go over that with you. Next up is the effigy. So this is what you use if you actually want to join somebody else's world, if you don't want to host. I can't use it right now because I'm already in a party, but I'll actually have Monica use it and come join me. She's actually in Limgrave right now, but that doesn't really matter. With this mod, you'll just spawn in wherever the host is. So you can get started. So even if you disconnect, if you have any glitches, anything crazy, like you can always just get back to it super fast. So there we go. There's Monica. And now I will show you our final item, Separation Mist. This is what you use when you want to stop playing. So if you've joined somebody's game and you just kind of want to go back to your own world, you don't want to play with other people, then it will just exit the session. If you're the host and you use it, it actually not only disbands the session, but kicks everybody. So if you're hosting and you want to get rid of everybody, Separation Mist is where it's at. You'll also probably have to use this every time you exit the game, if you have joined a session at any point in the game. So if you try to use it without using separation, if you try to exit without using Separation Mist, if you go here, these options will actually be grayed out until you use the Separation Mist. Our final item, actually let me open the world back. Let me open the world back up for Monica, if you want to rejoin us. And our final item is our rule book. This one is what you use to take care of PvP and like friendly fire type of settings. So you'll see here, all wanderers are enemies. This is your typical kind of more aggressive like PvP sort of situation. This is just you if you want to like combat with your buddies basically. You can lock on, you can cause them damage as you can see, and the game will basically just treat them like they would any other enemy in the game. Alrighty. However, if that's not really the experience you're looking for, you want something a little bit more chill, you can also do all wanderers are neutral. So in this mode, the game kind of just treats other players as NPCs. So if you can see, I can't lock on. It'll just make my camera go forward. But as you can see from that hefty swing, thank you, Monica, it does do a good chunk of damage still. So this one could be fun if you and your friends are, let's say, fighting a boss, and you want to kind of add that extra challenge of being careful and not hitting each other. Like, oh, I got to aim my spells a little bit better, because if I throw this giant fireball, all my co-op buddies are going to explode. So that mode can be pretty fun. However, if you just want the usual chill mode, you don't have to touch it, and if you want to change it back, then just all wanderers are friendly. Very straightforward. So those are the 4 new items that are added by the mod. Again, Tiny Great Pot, Hosting Worlds, Effigy, Joining Worlds, Separation Mist, Disbanding Sessions, and the Rulebook, Friendly Fire, PvP type settings. However, there's still one last thing to go over. This one isn't an item. It's a big effect that is added by this mod, a kind of a game mechanic sort of change. So, Rot Essence. Anytime you die, you are going to pick up something called Rot Essence. This is a new debuff added by the mod. This is just kind of to prevent players from exploiting any co-op features that the mod alters, because that could kind of just make things too easy, just having a player permanently kind of being able to be alive and not having to sit, and then enemies don't respond, so all that stuff. So it's just to kind of avoid any exploits and kind of breaking the game by making it too easy. So every time you die, this type of rot, there's 5 different types. You'll pick up a random one. This the rot will continue to get worse upon every subsequent death. It'll keep stacking up to 10 times. So the way to get rid of it is to sit at a site of grace. Some of these debuffs can be pretty bad. I will show you where to find those. You can find out which one you have in key items. You'll just scroll down to where the rest of your keys are, and I guess I have picked up 2, because I think I had one from last time. Not sure, I haven't seen this before. But yeah, you can see which debuffs you actually have and how they're affecting you. Sometimes you might want to balance out, like, oh, well, this debuff isn't too bad. Maybe I'll wait before sitting at the site to get rid of it because I don't want the enemies to respawn. You know, it kind of adds a little bit of an extra layer of challenge in terms of strategy, but it's nothing super crazy. But if you do die a bunch of times, they will absolutely destroy you. There's ones that aren't as severe, that just kind of make you not gain as many runes. I believe that one is Decay. And there's absolutely awful ones that will lower all 3 of your bars, your HP, your FP, and your stamina. It'll cut them down by like 10%, like upon each death. So it's pretty rough. And again, just to get rid of that, we just sit. Cool. So those are the main mechanics that the mod adds. That's kind of what I wanted to cover with you today, just to help you get started. There are other smaller features that you will likely intuitively pick up on as you continue to play. However, I kind of wish I'd known some of those more intuitive things when I started out. I do like figuring things out, but it is really irritating when you're 100 hours into a game and you realize you could have been pressing a button to make your life a lot easier. So I'll soon be releasing a video explaining all these other features that I didn't have time to cover today, such as, you know, how loot sharing works, how to make your fast traveling a little bit easier, all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and comment if this was helpful, and subscribe if you don't want to miss my next video. Thank you. This has been Polar Bear.